So Alvin, so what change happens to the space in the chest cavity during inhalation? During inhalation, what change happens?
It increases.
It increases. During inhalation, increases. Okay. Can you see it? If I am writing it here, let me increase the. Okay. So it increases. Okay. So here I told if you are remembering that opposites, so it will be easy for you. Afrin, what happens to the ribs, Afrin? What happens to in which direction the ribs will move during inhalation? In
The
which?
ribs moves forwards and
Oh,
bit upwards.
okay, forward. So I am writing it here, forward. Very good. And okay. And next to one. Shahban, what in which direction the diaphragm will move? Diaphragm. In which direction diaphragm will move in during inhalation? Shahban.
Ma'am, can I say?
Aaron, yes, tell me,
It
Aaron.
moves down. It moves down.
Moves downward. Moves downward. So here, if you are connecting these opposites, say it is forward, ribs. So if you just to remember, inhalation, chest cavity increases. Ribs forward. So no need to learn about diaphragm. In which direction the diaphragm will move? In which direction? Huh? Downward. If first one it is forward, second one is downward. Is it clear? Huh? Okay. Next one.
Yes,
In
ma'am.
the next one, I'm not getting this. Shahban, let. Yes, Shahban.
Yes, ma'am.
See, now I am asking question about exhalation. Okay. So what is the change? Again left. Shahban again left. No. Okay. So Renan,
Yes, ma'am.
what happens to the space in the chest cavity during exhalation? Only one word I want. Only one word. Huh?
Decrease.
Decrease. Okay. Decrease. Decreases. Okay. So here also two types of movement. Ribs. What about the movement of the ribs? What about the movement of the ribs? See, so many videos are off. When I am searching for asking the question, so many videos are off. Nesrin, during exhalation, ribs are moving in which direction?
Downward.
Okay, downward. Okay, backward. We can say it. Ribs during exhalation, no? So we can say it.
Downward.
Okay, downward. So what about diaphragm? What about the diaphragm, Nasreen? If one is downward, if first one is downward, what about the second one?
Upward.
Upward, no doubt, upward. Okay. So here, if so in the same case before, first one forward, so second one downward. And in the next case, second case, first one downward, so second one upward, decreases. If you are remembering like this, if you are connecting like this, it will be very easy. So let me go to the next portion, that is, what do we breathe out? When we breathe out, which gas is more when in breathing air, exhaled air? Exhaled air. Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide.
Okay. When we inhale air, which gas is more?
Oxygen.
Oxygen.
No doubt. You don't have any doubt regarding it. Okay, very good. So when we inhale air, only oxygen will get into our body. Only oxygen is getting into our body.
Energy.
No. Only the gas, only the oxygen. So what all are present in the atmosphere, that all in small quantities, right? So that all will get into the our body. Okay, so percentage of carbon dioxide will be there, hydrogen will be there, along with it, water vapor also. You can see water vapor, you can't see, but you know, water vapor is present inside the in the atmosphere, right? So when we take the air from the atmosphere along with oxygen, other gases and also water vapor also get into our body. You know that, no doubt regarding it. So when we exhale, which gas is more in the exhaled air?
Carbon dioxide.
Okay, only carbon dioxide will be there.
Carbon dioxide.
Only carbon dioxide is getting out.
Yes.
Yes, yes it is. No,
Yes, ma'am.
oxygen also, oxygen which get into our body, that all quantity is not used. Very small quantity is used by our body, our cells. The rest of the oxygen will go through the lungs and go through the nostril to the atmosphere. Okay, in the exhaled air. So along with carbon dioxide, oxygen, and also water vapor is also will get out through the exhaled air. Here we want to compare. In compare, when we are, I will ask question, okay, be attentive. In between, I will ask question. So, inhaled air, exhaled air. Oxygen is, quantity of oxygen is more in which air? Inhaled or exhaled?
Inhale.
Inhaled air. Okay, no doubt.
Inhale.
Inhaled air. Quantity of carbon, Hasher, I want to get answer from Hasher, okay? Okay, listen the question. So, quantity of carbon dioxide is more in inhaled air or exhaled air? Inhaled air or exhaled air?
Inhaled air.
Very good, very good. Okay, who can say? Who can say it? Raise your hand.
Ma'am.
Shreya Menon.
Ma'am, exhale.
Exhaled air, inhaled air. We are taking the air from outside. It is oxygen is more. So exhaled air, that is from our body to out. The byproduct of energy, that is the carbon dioxide, it is going out. So when we compare inhaled air and exhaled air, quantity of carbon dioxide is more in exhaled air. And one more thing, water vapor. Water vapor, can you tell me in which air, inhaled or exhaled? In which type of air, water vapor is more?
Inhaled.
Inhale.
Inhale.
No.
Exhale.
If it is not inhaled, the other one is exhaled. What is the reason? Can you tell me, Gopika or Parvati or Amrita, anybody, what is the, you told it is exhaled air. Water vapor, quantity of water vapor is more in exhaled air. You told it. Can you tell me the reason for it? Just think about the products. Just think about the product of aerobic respiration. What are the products of aerobic respiration?
Glucose.
Glucose is broken down into
Water and carbon dioxide.
water, carbon dioxide, and energy. So in there, water is produced, right? Water is produced along with energy. that water is expelled from our body along with carbon dioxide. So quantity of water vapor will be more in inhaled or exhaled air. Inhaled or exhaled air. Exhaled air, no doubt, no doubt. As in inhaled air, water vapor present only in the atmosphere is there. But in exhaled air, along with carbon dioxide, water which it is produced as a byproduct of breaking down of food, that is also present. Okay, so in which air quantity of water vapor is more?
Exhale.
Exhaled air, no doubt. Okay, so you can
Exhaled air.
all expect some questions based on it. And one more thing. So you have seen some this one advertisements, this toothpaste advertisements when a boy makes like this on a glass, on a mirror, lots of water vapors, drops. Huh? Can you remember? Huh? So what is the reason of it? They are claiming that, toothpaste owners are claiming that, producers are claiming that because of the toothpaste, that freshness, the water vapor is there. But now you know the scientific reason behind it, right? So what is the scientific reason behind that formation of fog-like? What is that? Who can say? Yes, yes, tell me.
Water.
Water vapor.
Yes,
Water.
yes.
Vapor.
What is that?
Water vapor.
Yeah, when the boy or the girl, whatever it is, whoever it is exhaling, as due to the respiration or the breathing, water vapor will come out along with the exhaled air. So when this water vapor strike on a mirror or on a glass or on any other surface, it may condense. It may condense to form gas into liquid, water vapor into liquid drops. That is why that patch of moisture is formed on the glass or on the mirror. In order to show us, they are using some glass or mirror. If we are just, if Shahban is just exhaling air on the walls of the house, there also he can see a patch of moist. Okay, isn't it, Shahban? Isn't it? Huh? Okay. Yes, yes. So this is the reason why when we exhale air, we can see a patch of water or moisture on the glass or mirror. Okay, so many cinemas, this trick is used. But now you understood what is the scientific reason behind it, right? Yes or no? This is now
Yes,
time
ma'am.
is 4 o'clock. Now the tea time. So you are
Ma'am.
all no energy. Food is not in your stomach. Huh? So, okay. So this one is the case. And one more thing. Yeah. So for here you can see what do we breathe out, right? So I told in inhaled air, quantity of oxygen is more. Okay. So here we can compare it. In inhaled air, 21% of oxygen. In exhaled air, 16.4% of oxygen.
Oxygen.
The difference it is taken to use for breaking down the food. Got it? And in the case of carbon dioxide, in inhaled air, percentage of carbon dioxide is very little. But in exhaled air, percentage of carbon dioxide is 4.4. So comparing to inhaled air and exhaled air, quantity of carbon dioxide is more in exhaled air. You should not compare it that with oxygen. Okay, because oxygen is more in the atmosphere. Oxygen is more in the inhaled air also. Okay, any doubt? Any doubt? No, no doubt. This is clear. But if you are looking through the percentage, you may feel to ask doubts, right? In the inhaled air, 21 percentage oxygen, 0.04 percentage carbon dioxide. So here you can say inhaled air contained oxygen more. But if you are comparing the second part, exhaled air, oxygen, quantity of oxygen is 16.4, quantity of carbon dioxide is 4.4. So you may ask, right? Why ma'am told it is carbon dioxide is more? You are not feeling so? Huh? You don't have the doubt? No. There we are comparing the quantity of oxygen among inhaled air and exhaled air. Quantity of carbon dioxide among inhaled air and exhaled air. We are not comparing the quantity of oxygen and carbon dioxide in both. Okay. So I hope it is clear. Next point. Next point, that is breathing in other animals. Another step. Okay, so first we learned about breathing in human being. Now we are going to discuss about breathing in other animals. Okay, so here I want to ask you one question. Why do animals breathe? Who can answer my question? Why do animals breathe? Albin, yes, Albin is ready to answer. Yes, Albin, tell me.
And they want to get the energy.
Very good, Albin. Excellent answer. I asked this question in some other classes, but I did not get the answer. Why we are breathing or respiring? To get energy. Right? In the same way, animals also are eating food. They also should get energy by breaking down the food. Okay, so if they are respiring, if they are breathing, means breathing organ should be there. Okay, so here we can see the breathing organs in different types of animals. Yes, you can say what, can you assume, can you imagine what is the breathing organ in elephant? What is the breathing organ in lion? Cows, goats, frogs, lizards, snakes and birds. Can anybody?
And what about amphibians?
Yes, we will come to that point. Okay. So first of all, tell me, what is the breathing organ in elephants, lion?
Ma'am, nose.
Nostrils is passage, you know? Okay. If they
Lungs.
lungs, okay, they all have lungs. So here, the animals which it is written, these all have lungs as their breathing organ. And here somebody asked, I think Aaron asked about amphibian. Frog is an amphibian. So frog as, yeah. So who asked the question? Is it Aaron?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Aaron, can you tell me what do you mean by amphibian? So some may be not.
Creatures who can live in both water and land.
Very good, very good. The animals or creatures that can live both in water and on land, they are called amphibians. So, Hashir is getting so much energy now. Is what we can see? We learned it, no? Hashir, in the last class we learned yawning, right? Okay, okay, okay. So here we can see amphibians, both the creatures that live both in land and also in water. So they need different types of breathing organ because in land they can breathe oxygen which is present in the atmosphere. And what about the water? When they are in water, where they will get the oxygen, from where they will get it? Yes, yes, tell me.
In the water.
Yeah, in the water. So how? In which form? Which form? Oxygen which is dissolved in water. Okay, in water, the water animals, the animals which are living underwater, they are using oxygen which is dissolved in water, which is dissolved in water. This is the same case of amphibians when they are underwater. They have to breathe the oxygen, use the oxygen which is in a dissolved form. So they can't use the lungs for breathing there because lungs don't have the property to take the oxygen which is dissolved from the water. The oxygen which is present in the air only they can take. They don't know to take oxygen which is dissolved in water. So some other organs they need for taking oxygen which is dissolved in water. Can you tell me what may be that other part?
Gills.
Gills are there for the fish. Okay, fish like creatures, gills are there. Okay, for the frogs, this, sorry Gopika, the fish is not an amphibian. It's a water creature, right?
Ma'am, snakes.
Only, sorry?
Ma'am,
Snakes are reptiles.
Yeah, okay. So this, which one we told? We were discussing about frog, right? So when they are underwater, they can use their skin. They can use their skin as their breathing organ. Exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide is through their skin. That is why their skin is slippery and very thin. It is very thin. If the frog, and not only frog, the earthworm is also have the skin as their breathing organ. The exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide is taking place through their skin. That is why they have a thin skin. If the earthworm or the frog is having the rhinoceros like skin, tough skin, can the exchange will possible?
No, ma'am.
No.
No, ma'am.
So the creatures like frog and the earthworm, their breathing organ is the skin. For frog, lungs also. Okay, for frog, lung also. And for the earthworm. Now, next one we are going to learn about the earthworm. For earthworm, breathe through its skin. It breathes through its skin so that their skin is very thin or slimy, we can say slimy or moist. See, when the earthworm skin is moist, then only they can then only they can take the oxygen which is present in the atmosphere in the presence of water content. Moist means water content, right? If their body become dry, they can't take the oxygen. That is why the earthworm is always under the soil. It is not coming over the ground. Because when they are coming out of the holes or coming out of the soil, the sunlight will fall on it. When the sunlight falls
Coming
on it,
their skins dry.
yeah, their skin will become dry. Okay, so when the in presence of sunlight, their skin may become dry. So if it is dry, they can't take the oxygen from the air. Their body can't take it. So without oxygen, they may die. That is why, due to climatic changes, nowadays earthworms we can't see it on the soil. Farmers are saying it nowadays because these earthworms are the friends of the farmers. They are taking the soil inside, that is their food, and they may
make
leave
a
the
good soil.
excretion, right? Their waste, that is very fertile. The farmers can use this fertile
Ma'am,
soil for
ma'am, in
growing plants. Yes,
our
Afridi.
house also, in
Afridi?
our house also, when it's like, in our house also, in the soil we can see like a small type of hill, like
Yes,
soil.
yes. That is the excretion waste that is come out of the this
Like
one.
small,
Which one?
small things
Earthworm.
like that.
Okay, in the field and all, if because of the compost, because of that manure which we are using, so many earthworm will be growing, and these all earthworm may produce their waste. So that waste itself will become a manure for the crop. That is
Ma'am,
the natural method of fertilizing a land. That is
so
the
many
natural
people
method.
use earthworms like Manira compost.
Yes. Earthworm compost is also are there. Yeah, very good. So these all they are using for as a fertilizer. But as due to the climatic condition, due to the hot weather, they may lose the moist content on their body. So they can't take the oxygen. So that is why they are dying. Okay, so this is the reason behind the death of the earthworms in the hot seasons. So we were discussing about the breathing organ in earthworm. The earthworm breathes through its skin. The skin of earthworm is thin, or we can say it as slimy and moist. Hmm? And here, frog. We already discussed about the breathing organ of frog. Frog is an animal which breathes through lung as well as its moist skin. Yes, children? Yes.
Ma'am, attendance.
Yes. Okay. I will take it. Okay. I will take it. So if you want to write down this, I will share it. Okay. So in the next class, we have to learn about this one. We want to learn about the breathing organs in water animals. Okay. The
Ma'am,
animals which lives under water. So read the textbook thoroughly. These all are there. You have to learn what are the breathing organs in each animal. Hmm? So shall I stop sharing, children?
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, I hope it's completed, right? Okay, I will send the notes also today.